Quite a lot of people, mainly new people, have asked what Hurricane Hector is. Well, I've just got it out and leaked all over the floor. We'll worry about that later. This is Hurricane Hector, endearingly named because of the noise it makes. It's quite loud. But I've changed all the settings on this just to demonstrate that it's, well, check that it's actually working for a start. I've given it a pretty good clean because it was in a mess. And just check that the Humidistat actually works. I've currently got it set to 70 and the actual reading is 67.7.8. You can see that the actual reading is going up, and when it reaches 70 it should shut down. But to make sure it circulates, I've actually switched the circulating fan on its own without the heater. It's warm enough in here. So yeah, it all works. It's not exactly in the best position there, but that's going to be difficult at the moment because the mains lead on these things are always so short. So it works, that's the main thing. So Hurricane Hector turns the room into a misty room, basically. That's not its most powerful. The most hydration you can get is to actually take the cap off. You take that off and let it come out the top, and then it really does chuck it out. But that goes straight up in the air, whereas this directs it whatever angle you want it to, sort of like that. So yeah, that's it. It works. Just went down in the shed and got all the bits, and that is what Hurricane Hector is and does. Humidifies the air. There, it's just got to 70 now. Yeah. And when it drops down, the amount it drops down below 70 before it kicks back on is adjustable. I think I've currently got that set to 2, so when it gets down to 68 it'll kick back on again. I might have it set to 3. The thing is, you don't want things cutting in and out really quickly all the time. You know, that's not ideal. Now when my desk fan arrives, that will be the one that stays on 24/7, and this will go back how it should be, wired in with the heater. The heater's turned off at the moment. All I did was turn the thermostat up to call for heat, which switches them both on, but then I actually turned the heater off, so just the fan's on its own for now. So yeah, it all works, that's the main thing. And this is the thing that you have to bear in mind, there's a lag. So although I shut the Hurricane Hector down at 70, it's carrying on rising because there's still residual mist in the air getting buzzed around by the fan. So it's up to 71.2 now. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to let it run for a bit, just make sure it all kicks on and off as it should do, and then basically I'll shut it all down again. Having got it up to 71 in here, that's probably, but see, the trouble is the temperature is less than 20, so 70 is plenty high enough at that. So I'll let it run for a bit, but I may turn it down to sort of 67, 68 until I get better temperatures. But we'll just let it run and make sure it turns on and off as it should do. So there we go, that's what Hurricane Hector is. Technically it's I forget what the make is, but it's an HD15. There's a much bigger version called an HD50, which the HD15 was got for my other place and was over the top for that place. Here it's probably about the right size. It may be a little bit, you know, not quite powerful enough, but when it's sealed like it is now with the door and the window shut, it'll be fine because the humidity will build up. Yeah, and without the heat in here, we don't need it too high. So we'll let that run, see what happens. See you next time.